What is going on, everybody who's either watching in the past, in the present, or in the future? Um, so, we are going to be going over some of the new refined builds, and boy, I am excited about this. This is super fun. Um, Real fast though, before we get too far into this, let me just make sure that everyone can hear me. Okay, so that sounds good. Okay, that sounds good. And on this one, all right, everything sounds good to me. um, okay, all right, all right, all right. All right, everything sounds like it's going good. Um, so I'm gonna get through this real fast. I was in the middle of doing this, but I'll show off my amazing new Ewan build. So, real fast, I just want you to look at those stats, those beautiful stats right there. We got some Unity blooms on them. For those of you who don't know what those do, they give, if he's within 2 spaces of an ally, then it inflicts -5 attack and resistance on a foe during combat. And when unit deals damage, then he restores 4 HP per hit. And so that just makes him incredibly tanky. He's got 50 HP, 60 attack, and then I have, of course, some attack speed, and you could do either attack resistance, probably be better if you did speed resistance, but I liked the attack resistance just to make him a little bit more bulky. And he's actually surprisingly amazing. So let's go ahead and finish this out for real fast, and we will go ahead and continue with going on to the builds. Okay, not quite strong enough to finish him off. And then hopefully after this, then we'll be able to take a shot at the Spirit Temple. I totally forgot that they were a thing. Okay. Yikes. We're going to be losing my boy. Yikes. And good thing we got LeChassis coming in clutch. I really like her actually because look at that resistance. 55 resistance, and that can still be built up. Probably a safe bet to go for that. Yeah. All right. There we go. There we go. Eek. All right. This is going to be it for this team, unfortunately. Maybe. Yeah. All right. That's a good second team. Right. Right. All right. So first, before we go into these builds, let's look at who got the updates, and then we'll go ahead and look at that. So here's the update. So we got Ephraim, who got Solar Brace 2. He also got Attack Defense Solo. So Solar Brace 2 neutralizes units' penalties and inflicts special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. Restores 10 HP after combat, and it gives you Canto 2. So that's pretty strong. So he can kind of dine and dash. It makes him a little bit more. I know when they first got him out, he was supposed to be, pretty bulky in the sense that he's able to restore a lot of HP after each hit, but he just really fell off really fast, so can't really do much with that. And then we got Big Daddy Hector, who is coming in with Crafty Fighter, looks like, for a B skill. I don't remember what he had. I think he had, what did he have? I think he just had whatever that first one that came out was, the Vengeful something or other. But anyway, and then he has Ostia's Pulse 2. So at the start of combat, grants +6 to defense and resistance to unit and allies for 1 turn, and also if any unit or ally's special cooldown is at its maximum value, grants them special cooldown -1. All effects granted only to the number of unit allies with movements of 2 or less. So that's actually incredibly useful. And let's look at this real fast. And so for our weapon refines, we actually have Ephraim. Looks like we got Brave. I think that is Brave Ephraim. And then we have Brave Micaiah, Brave Alm, Brave. Looks like just regular Ephraim. I don't think I have actually regular Ephraim, so I won't be able to show you his, but I assume that's going to be the same as Brave Legendary Ephraim. And then we have Brave Elwood. We have my boy Canna. And then we have Lynn and Camilla. And so I think I have just about all of those. So let's go ahead and look at that. And I will be straight up because I really, really love Canna. So we're going to start with him and just look at what is his new stone ability and what is the refine for it. So just for the basic skill of it, he just got this. It says if foe intonates combat, if foe intonates combat, or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants +4 to everything to unit during combat if foe's equal, and then it goes on with the whole dragon thing. And then for the special, it says that if Unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants +4 to everything to unit during combat, and restores 7 HP afterwards. So this is actually incredibly amazing, because since I already have basically a maxed out Canna, he can have a +2 to all of his stats. But just for fun, let's go ahead and pull this up. So we got a plus merged Canna. We're just going to stay away from that. I believe mine's not merged. Fire Flowers. We'll go ahead and throw that to 15. And merges, everyone can get him a +10 merge. This might not have come out because this is a new item. Okay, we're going to look at mine for a second. And so, let's see. All right, so it's already giving you 16 with that, and you're getting that. So you're actually going to be having a total of 50 HP, which is amazing. And then what's going to go on from that is you're going to give everything that he has up there a +8. Actually, you're really going to be giving anything that he has up there, you're going to be giving him a +10. So he's going to be having 64 attack because we haven't maxed out his Fire Flowers. We're going to be giving him a 50 speed, a 47 defense, and a 45 resistance. That is insane. That is so tanky. That is amazing. And so as far as builds go with him, I have originally had him just having a lightning breath, but now that he has his own stone, I'm 100% going to be redoing that. So I'm going to say give him either distant counter, or I'm going to say give him something other than what he has right now. And I'll just go ahead and put it up for you. Distant counter if you want to make him just overall tanky and well versed to combat mages and archers and daggers, everything that you can possibly do. I would 100% do that for his B. I really like the what is it? The null. It's the null disrupt, and so this makes him actually effective against staff users who don't prevent him from counterattacking. And I think that any of the menace skills actually are probably the best default skill. But since no one can really use or get their hands on a lot of menace skills, I would say that probably the best skill, just overall in general, to have is going to be where is it? Attack smoke. That's generally what I go for. And so that would be a generic, not necessarily the hardest kind of build to get, but it is super amazing. I'm trying to think of a different build or better build or something like that. I would also give him, what is that? Okay, for some reason it's not popping up for his S, but I would be giving him for his S, I would be giving him Sturdy Breath, and then that would be boosting his defense. That would be boosting his defense all the way into 51 defense. So I'd say that is incredibly good, incredibly useful. Like, I'm really excited to get a hold of him and start throwing him back out in the line, because he used to be my tank. He would go in, he would suck up so much of the damage, and with his ether and with warding breath combined with lightning breath and quick reposit generally, he was just unstoppable. But obviously he fell off for a little bit, so now I hope this puts him back into the game a little bit. Let's go ahead and look at Alms. So there is Legendary Alm. So his original, I believe that it's a little different. So his original says it's effective against dragons, gives him +3 to attack. If number of foes within 2 spaces is greater or equal to the number of allies within 2 spaces, grants +5 to everything. So just grants +5. This one gives him everything, and then unit at the start of turn, unit can move 1 extra space that turn only. That turn does not stack. If unit initiates combat or is not adjacent to an ally, grants +5 to everything. So that changed a little bit, which is nice. And then, so his conditions for it changed. That is amazing. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants +5 to everything. So he's effectively getting a +10 to all of his stats, on top of the fact of having Sin Scale, which is doing 25% of his attack. So he's doing a lot of extra damage. That is really, really good. And also, if foe uses sword, lance, axe, bow, dagger, or beast, and unit speed is greater than foe's speed, neutralizes effects that prevent follow-up attacks, and foe cannot counterattack. That is a nasty, nasty effect right there. Just that spot. So effectively, what that is giving him is he's getting 2 smacks on someone, pretty much anyone, and whoever it just has to be better speed. And so someone else who's defending is going to have to at least have 49 or 48 speed to just come close. And on top of that, I only have a +1 merge, and I don't have any dragon flowers or anything in there. So he's effectively, and I'm pretty sure you can give him a decent amount of dragon flowers. I think maybe 15, at least 10. I know that. And so that is really powerful. Let's see, who else was it? Okay, then we have Elwood. So we got Ninian's Ice Lance. So just to recap, that is what his lance did. So everything is still the same. If unit initiates combat, then you get a +4, but now it looks like as long as if unit initiates combat or if within 2 spaces of an ally, grants +5 to everything and neutralizes effects that prevent follow-up attacks. So that's pretty good on itself. And then if unit initiates combat within 2 spaces of an ally, grants +5, so he's getting a +10, just like Alm. And if unit speed is greater than foe speed, reduces damage from the attacks by up to 40%. and he's still effective against dragon and beast foes. That is, I mean, all these effects are going to be incredibly good. So I would say, for the most part, how does this generally affect them? I think that Ulm could be played a little bit differently just because he's getting that extra space movement. Everybody else that I'd say as of right now can be played basically the same. They just have better skills. They're going in a lot harder and a lot more easy to solidify those kills. So let's go ahead and go to Legendary Ephraim. And his original was, if number of foes within 2 spaces is greater than or equal to the number of allies within 2 spaces, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Now, on top of everything else, it says if unit intonates combat or is not adjacent to an ally, grants +4 attack and defense to unit during combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. And then his plus effect is at the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts -5 to attack and defense on foe, grants a special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack during combat. So, the big things in this are you can play him very differently. You don't have to have the number of foes. You just have to be maybe 1 space away at the very least from your allies, so he can play a little bit safer. He's also going to be hitting a lot harder than most other people. And on top of that, oops, just dropped my... Yo, what's going on? Thank you, I appreciate it. Do you pronounce your name Dolphin Burp? Because that's awesome. I love that. But no, Legendary Ephraim can 100% play way safer. That's pretty much it. That's all I got. But the important thing is that he has that special cooldown, so he can take away Heavy Blade. He doesn't have to have that anymore. And with his new abilities that he got with the attack defense solo, makes him far more deadly, as well as Canto. So he can attack, make the follow-up, guaranteed follow-up attack, and then head back. So, and on top of that, inflicts special cooldown. Okay, that's it. All right. Yeah, but that would be really good, and then you can actually sub that out now that he's getting HP every single time. You're going to be able to get that and change that out for like a bonfire or something. That would be really, really nice. Shoot, I'm blanking on who else was there. So there was Canna. I don't believe Hector's weapon changed at all. His might be another refine in the future. I know there was Micaiah, so there's Brave Micaiah. And I am actually incredibly... Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I do really, really love Micaiah, first off. Second off, she has been falling off for a while, and now that she has this refine for her weapon... So, now that she has this refine, let's go ahead and take a look at what she had, and then let's go ahead and look at what she gets, because she's getting in it like almost an entire new tome. So, before she was effective against armored foes and cavalry foes, has the +3 to resistance. She also grants bonuses to attack speed, defense, and resistance equal to current penalties on each of those targets' stats. Calculate stats independently. And so she was getting a little bit of a stat steal. Now, what she's getting is still has the effect against armored and cavalry, which is really good, especially in this meta still. Has the +3 resistance at the start of combat if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75%, or penalty is activated on foe, which is going along with her Whisper. I'll go along with actually her builds in a second because I really like her, and I am going to hopefully invest in her a little bit more now that she's actually getting her own, or has her own tome. It grants a +4 to all her stats, and then if unit during combat, and grants bonus to attack speed, resistance, and defense during combat equal to the penalty of each on each target stats calculated. Each stat independently. Yeah, I know, dude. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so happy for this. So, let's go ahead and look further what her stats actually are. So, if unit intonates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants +6 to attack and resistance during combat, and important thing right here, makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. I am loving that so much. It's not even funny. I'm so happy about that, because before she would be just one hit, and if you don't KO them on one hit, you're dead. So I'm super happy about that. So real fast, just to recap, she's getting a +4. She's getting bonus to her stats depending on the penalties, which already going along here. Going along with her Yone's Whisper. Then, or Yune's Whisper. Playing too much League of Legends. We got a +6 to that, so that's initially a +10 to attack and speed. Which 43 speed for Micaiah, I mean, that's crazy. And then we go on to this, which you're getting a +6 to attack. And so that's really a +16 to attack, as well as another +6 to resistance. So you're getting essentially +10 to speed, resistance, and then 16 to attack. Defense kind of suffers, but I mean, she's not really a tank in the first place. So let's go ahead and look at some builds that we can possibly do. Whoops. All right. I'm not going to get her weapon. I'm not going to pull it up just because I don't think that this site has updated yet. We are going to max her out on Fire Flowers and mess with her stats. And we'll just give her a nice +1 merge just to take everything else away. And so, as far as this goes, I would really lean towards attack resistance solo almost. I'm not a huge fan of the attack resistance unity on her because she's not often going to be around. Like, it just makes her more flexible if you have a solo on compared to you have to be sitting right adjacent to another unit. And so obviously another one that would be incredibly useful would be um, the ideal. So if you can get attack resistance ideal, that would be the most ideal thing on her, obviously. Because no tank, no. What even is that? Sorry, I'm looking at your avatar. It just is throwing me off. I don't even know what you are. Is that like a monkey ninja thing or something? I don't know. Anyway, um, so on top of the 10 resistance that she's already getting, she could possibly get another 9 resistance. And keep in mind, this is just at this is just at a +1 merged Micaiah. Anybody can get this. This is not that hard, and probably a lot of people already have it. The attack resistance ideal is probably not as feasible. The attack resistance, either solo or push, could do it. She would just have to have something to have her heal. Hold up, I'm trying to think. If you give her life and death, probably not on Micaiah. I mean, you could definitely get her speed, but just because she's already getting an auto follow up, there wouldn't be really much of a point, and that would just be making her less on the defense already than she already is, and then just be making her a little bit less tanky on the mage side as well. So I'd probably lean towards not doing that. But what I will say is that if you put, and this would be kind of a default build, where is it? That's not it. There we go. So if you give her attack resistance push, that's going to hit her and knock her off for, I believe it's 5 damage or something like that per give me a second. Yeah, it's 5 damage per hit. So if you somehow do attack resistance push, which is giving her a +7, and then you attack someone twice, assuming you don't take any damage, you attack someone twice, you can use desperation and do an auto follow-up back-to-back of whatever damage she's doing. And that, with her tome, with everything else, that does get rid of Yone's Whisper, or Yune's Whisper. So if you have someone else who's giving penalties on the foes, like my Lachesis, because right now she has Tamari, and that's giving them a -5 and 2 attack and resistance. And then she also has Sabotage, which is giving a -7 to somebody. And so that's kind of why I really, really like her, on top of the fact that she's just a Mage Slayer. She has 55 resistance plus Iceberg. So on top of having 36 speed, and I mean, it's not impressive speed or anything by any means, but it's still really good. But going back to Micaiah, and then for, let's see, what do I have for my Micaiah? I think if I was going to give her anything, so she does have, I believe, ground orders that she comes with. And so that's not a bad option, just to be a little bit of a support. I definitely say attack, resistance, menace, if we're going for a little bit more you could do attack, resistance, rain, attack, smoke. You could do anything to make their resistance lower. You can do that. I'm always a little sketchy on how Heavy Blade works, but if it's your overall attack and you're getting the +6 and +4 and +7 from that and all the pluses, Heavy Blade would be really nice on her, especially with the follow-up attacks. Then you can give, for her effect, you can give her Glacius. It won't trigger every time, but the alternative is if you give her, I don't think that triggers every time. I don't know, I might workshop this a little bit, but I am really, really liking that. So that's just like a few builds. I mean, we can go through builds all day because there's so many different things you could do. You could just stick with her bond and then just give her bonus bond, and just depends on how you want to play her for the most part. Let's go ahead and look at, where is she? There we go. Whoops, I'm not in the refined section. Okay. So, before, she got foe cannot counterattack if unit intonates combat, grants +3 to attack and speed, and inflicts gravity. So now, with her new skill, then it says if unit intonates combat, grants a +4 to attack and speed, and still inflicts gravity. Her bonus skill is that at the start of turn, inflicts -7 attack or 7 defense and resistance to foes within 3 spaces or 3 rows centered on unit through their next action. If unit intonates combat, grants 6 to unit during combat. So that's actually incredibly good. But just going along the basis of where everyone else is, she's basically just played the same, but a little bit better. You can now be a little bit more strategic with how you play her, just because of her effect that says inflicts -7 defense and resistance. 3 spaces away, you would think would be pretty difficult to get, but since she has the gravity effect on her staff as well, I think that's well within her ability to do that to people and to still get the benefit of that 7 defense. You also have structures and other things that kind of can help with that. And aside from that, she's getting a +10 to attack and speed, so on top of her +7 that she's already getting, so she's getting attack and speed +17. That is just, again, just like everybody else, monstrous, but definitely gives them a nice boost on what kind of things being in the current meta is basically what I'm just trying to say. So I believe, oh, I'm sorry. Wait, it's not you. It's Bravelyn. Where is she? I actually just got her. So what does she have? She actually got a yeah, okay, I didn't do this yet. So if foe is within, if unit initiates combat, or if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants +6 to all stats. Also, if foe uses sword, lance, axe, dragonstone, or beast stone, and unit speed is greater than foe speed +5, unit foe cannot counterattack. That's nice. So giving her +5 speed, as long as you are at this point, it doesn't seem very nice, but let's go ahead and look at what her bow's new effect is. So we still have the grants 3 resistance within 2 spaces. This says instead it's within 3 spaces, and it still grants a +5 to attack and speed. Disables skills from all foes excluding the one, so just like they can't get any sort of support. Yeah, I think so, actually. Because before, she was just like, even when she came out, she was just awful. She was just not good. At least that's how I remember when she came out. I was just like, this is it. This is like worse than her horse form. So if she's within 3 spaces, and then her bonus skill is if unit initiates combat, or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, deals damage equal to 15% of unit speed, and grants 5 attack and speed to unit during combat. So let's see. If unit is okay, so pretty much she's going to be getting a straight up plus to her speed. She obviously is going to be wanting a speed boon. At least I think so. I think that would best benefit her. I also don't have any dragon flowers into her. I don't have anything into her, so I don't know how many she's available to have. Lynn. Legendary Lynn. That's who I want. And so she can have 15. So she can probably have 20 fire flowers. And so it's giving her a plus, let's just say +4. So she's at 40 speed. On top of the fact of that, which is going to give her, oh wait, I don't have my mouse on. So on top of her A skill, she's going to be getting a +6 to everything. And then on top of that, she's getting a let's just say +10 to everything. So she's getting +16 to attack and speed, which is amazing. Um, so she's going to be at a 56. She's going to be at a 56. So you at least have to have 51 51 speed. I'm blanking right now. Gee whiz. 51 speed in order to still get hit. So you need 52 speed actually. Um, that's insane. And then plus 15, so 56, 15% of 56. Whoops. So she's getting an extra. I don't think that it rounds up or anything, so I'm pretty sure it's just a straight up 8 of true damage. And then plus 16 to attack as well. That's going to be what, plus. Oh my gosh, 64. So she's actually going to be doing quite a bit of damage. Um, I don't really care about Lyn all that much. I'm sure whoever plays Lyn or has Brave Lyn or Legendary Lyn, they're probably ecstatic about this because this is insane. I just don't play her all that much, so I don't really care that much. I am going to 100% get Micaiah because I only have select amount of how much whatever that thing is. I only have select amount, so I'm going to go ahead and do Micaiah and Canna, my boy, because he was my OG, one of my OGs. I was a little bit disappointed because I was really hoping that Eldigan got a much better weapon refine, but it wasn't meant to be apparently. So that is why I'm gonna quickly go over. I'll go over the builds and everything myself. What tiki? Which tiki? There's like 50 tikis. Anyway, I'm going to show off since my boy Eldigan was not able to get a good weapon refine. I had to represent him somehow. And so one of the builds that I made over the time that I last streamed this was this build. And so I've maxed him out. This is the max that he can get. I haven't given him any sort of boon fallen tiki. I remember trying to get fallen tiki for so long, and I finally got her. And she was really good when she first came out. She was like one of the best units. I don't remember how she is right now, but she definitely deserves, at this point right now, she deserves her own remix. But this is my build for him right now. He doesn't have any sort of assets or anything like that. But I let him keep his courtly lance just because I think it's really amazing. He has that minus the first attack by 50% because you already know he's going to be doubled nonstop. He has 32 speed, and so he's going to be getting a +5 to attack and defense. That's awesome. And then we're going to be giving him bonfire because if they're going to be able to attack, he has quick reposit, so he's going to be able to counterattack. And then he's going to be getting effectively 24, so he's just going to be a tanky dancer essentially, on top of the fact that he's going to have warding stance. So I think regardless of him getting attacked, he's just giving all the people who attack him a -1, which I really like. Attack smoke just to as the default thing to make them have a little bit less attack when they're attacking. And then we have it finished up with deflect magic, so you're already getting the 50% off of the candle, and then you're getting another 80% off the second one. So he doesn't look like a mage tank. His resistance is actually unbelievably trash, but he has the defense to block tanks, and he has the resistance from based on the abilities to help him against mage users, which I really, really love. So I'm actually really happy about this Eldigan build. I will say I'm not the originator of this build, but I don't know who is, so I can't give proper credit to them. I think that was about it. So the last time I was on here, I was doing something with Ewan and just trying to boost him up a little bit because I'm still waiting for his personalized weapon. Like the longer that they put it on hold, like theoretically I'm fine with it, because part of me is really wanting it right now, but I know that the further along that they go with it, the higher chances is that when he has his weapon, they're going to come out with something super, super OP for him, because he has to get caught up with the meta. And so I think obviously ideal would be better for him, but since resistance or push was the available option, that's what I went with. And just because he has the unity and the push at the same time, then it kind of counteracts each other. And I really like the attack resistance. I think I already said this, but speed resistance would probably work just as well, just because he doesn't have a decent amount of speed. I mean, 42 is not bad, don't get me wrong, but when he doesn't have any other speed benefits going for him, then it's a little bit difficult to assure getting that follow-up attack. So that's why I gave him attack speed solo. And so he just has to be kind of adjacent to someone at all times, pretty much. And then that's pretty much it. I think that now that I'm looking at this, either Iceberg or Glimmer might actually be better on him, because he's getting a lot of attack, and I think that might be better for him. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Now I did do a build for Eris, just because, again, had to represent Eldigan somehow. If you don't know what his sword's ability is, gives him -1 cooldown at the start, and then after spell triggers, it's basically like special spiral. So nothing of that has changed. That's still everything the same. This isn't actually the build all the way. Okay, I believe that is the build. So we have Bonfire. So he's getting almost 20 damage. Actually, I think it's a little bit over, because I think that his sword gives him a boost on that. He's getting a +7 when his special triggers, so that's really good. So he's at least getting somewhere around the ballpark of 20 some damage on top of whatever he can already do. So really nice. And then on top of Vantage and distant counter, just makes him all around. Unless you're a really big tank, you're probably not going to be able to take him out very easily. And then you also have attack, defense, and defense smoke, just in case someone comes up and attacks, doesn't do the job. So I really like that build. Probably one of the best builds that you can get for him, and it's very cheap to do. I will say, the next time I do this, I want to go over teams and team making, just going over the creation of making a team. Mainly because I kind of still need help. It's not very good right now, but I do have good people. I just am trying to figure out how to make them synergize well with each other. So I'm kind of split on how I want to do it, because I want someone who's a support role on the team. I want someone who is, going to be able to tank something, just generally from all around. And then you obviously have to divide that up between red, blue, green, colorless, dancer, or healer, or whatever. So I think I'll do that next time, but I do have a little bit of time, and I want to see how far I can get into the Spirit Temple on Ocarina of Time Randomizer. I think that is the last. I don't think that, just looking at this, I don't think there's no builds that come to mind that I really invested in. I will change Kana out. I'll probably give him either I will give him some sort of solo, or I'll give him distant counter. And I really hate to get rid of that resistance ward, just because I had to give up a legendary Ike. It was a long time ago, before he even had his extra skills, so I'm not worried about that. What's done is done. Let's see. Yo, what's going on? I'd say it's less about Ares and more about Eldigan, and I'm kind of projecting I want Eldigan, and so since his son is better by like a lot, then and way easier to max out and be plus 10, then like there would be no reason for me to get Eldigan plus 10, because it would just be like literally having Ares, but just slightly different, which makes me even more mad, because they gave him like his own refine, or not refined, but like resplendent hero, different outfit. That's pretty much what I'm saying. No, I will say I do want to do some sort of build with Rolf. I think that the only thing that everyone has been doing for him is keeping his original bow and then putting Fury 4 on him. And then you can do Desperation. It gets Desperation out on like the first time. And then you can do the auto follow-up attack. I'm not really a fan of that. Man, everyone's here. Okay, I think that's it. So, I will say, I hope that everyone sticks around. I'm going to switch the game real fast. But if you just came here for the Fire Emblem, I'm glad that you stuck around. I hope you join me next time, but give me 1 second. I'm going to switch the game and switch all the titles and whatnot on Twitch and stuff. Hey, what's going on? All right. Nice. So, just for a quick recap of what happened last time on our Legend of Zelda game. Um, oh, I'm blanking on it already. So, we got the. Okay, let me get into it because I'm gonna butcher these names and I don't have a mouse pointer, so I'm not gonna be able to show you what I have. So, we have Friora's Wind. That is basically just a checkpoint thing where you can come back and re-go through, basically warp yourself. It's a re-warp point, so it'll help us out a lot on the water temple, and that's pretty much it. Um, let's see. I got another bottle from Skull Kid. I got a little bit more skulls. I don't remember what he gave me. It wasn't very important. I think it was the gold scale, actually, now that I think of it. We got the golden scale. And more importantly than anything, which I totally blanked, is that we got the boomerang from the chest that you need to technically have the lens of truth, but I didn't have the lens of truth, and so I had to do kind of like a save cheat kind of thing. Not a fan of doing that, but when the game leaves me literally zero other choice, I'm not going to sit there and try to push through the game legitimately for like 50 hours. That's ridiculous. So, I think aside from that, that is pretty much it. And so I think I also did I get any sort of other Zelda's Lullaby, Sarah's Song, Sun Song, Song of Time. Okay, I don't think I've gotten any of these, but the only way for me to get more songs is to pretty much get through the temples. That's the only way, and that's the only way for me to progress, because I really need the songs that I need are Song of Storms. That's pretty much the biggest one, because we already know that the fairy bow is down in the sewer in Karo, whatever village, the village. I'm gonna butcher the name. So let's go ahead and make our way over to the Spirit Temple. And we've already done the child portion of it, I believe, which was incredibly difficult. And it was mainly incredibly difficult just because I don't have a sword, I don't have anything, and so I don't have anything to damage the suit of armor. So I literally had to use a full stack of bombs. So cross our fingers. Let's hope that we don't get stuck right away. I looked at it and it doesn't look. Oh, that's obnoxious. Alright, I don't think that there was anything in either of these rooms, right? Alright. No. Alright. Ouch. Alright, give me your magic. That's one of the so fun things about this is that you have the Goron sword. Alright, seems legit. I also have the mirror shield. I believe I should have everything that you have to have in order to beat this dungeon. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Okay. Okay. Totally forgot that was legit, but alright. Since I already have the mirror shield, can I just go ahead and aim this at whatever one I need? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, apparently the game does not like me having that, so I guess I'll just have to do this. Okay. It keeps saying, like, giving the incorrect thing. Oh. Yeah. Alright, don't need any of that, but okay. Wait, hold up. Okay, I guess we're going around. I don't know what that shadow is. Alright, there we go. I don't remember what these chests are. Okay. Okay. Is this the fire? Alright. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. Alright, cool. I mean, I'll take the keys. It prevents me from getting stuck, so I can't be too mad at the game for that. What is the chest up here and I have to shoot across to get to it? It's probably up there. Okay. Oh wait, there's a scarecrow thing. I forgot. Okay, I think that the hook shot can get it. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, cool. Alright, the more I get right now, the less that I have to come back here for. Okay. What's going on over here? I'm missing something, aren't I? Okay. It's okay, we'll just keep moving on. Never mind, we can't. Never mind, we really can't. We're just stuck. Alright, cool. That was my fault. Shouldn't have jumped down. We'll just push this just in case we have to come all the way back. You're gonna make me come all the way back. That's so obnoxious. Oh boy. Wait a second, you couldn't even get through this because you have to have the fire to do every single thing. Alright. We're gonna do something really fast. Dodged like a pro. Alright, the other good thing about this is that every chest that's in here is either going to be a key or something that we possibly might need. What? Okay, alright, you're getting magicked. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. We're just dodging by you. You're not worth the time. Okay. Do I have to redo this part too? Hey. Okay, that's alive. I forgot. So let's go ahead and go up this time instead of jumping down like an idiot. Uh, okay. I don't know how to get that yet. I don't think I can get it yet. I don't think that the hook shot can't. That's not a chest. Okay. Okay. We got this thing. I don't know what the issue is. Like, I don't know what the danger is of this. What is the danger? Oh, that's obnoxious. Okay, I forgot about this part. Oh boy. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, really? That's obnoxious. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. My little freaking stub toe was on there. Alright, let me see if I can't get this spider. Alright, thank you. Oh boy. Alright, I don't think that I need that. There wasn't anything in there, right? Okay, didn't think so. Okay, I do have that. Alright, alright. Whoops. Alright. But what's up? There's two things. There's two things I can go. What? Ouch. I don't think I have to do this, but I'm still going to destroy these doors. Never mind, apparently I can't. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, okay. Too bad I don't have the, um, huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Is there not a way to, like, destroy these doors? Like, does... I swear I remember there being a way to destroy doors. Maybe I can unlock it and it won't know the difference. It doesn't know there's a fire here. Come on. It doesn't know there's a fire here. Come on. Ugh. Okay. All right. Well, shoot. I thought I looked at it. It didn't say it needed the bow. Does it need the bow? Okay. That's not the right one. Okay, Spirit Temple. Okay, so it does potentially requirements dependent on key logic. So it does need the bow. So we will come back to that, or something. I don't know, but we'll come back to that. See what it gives us for here. Okay, ouch. Thank you. Okay. What is down here? Okay, I don't think I can get that yet. Because I think I have to do the mirror stuff in here. Back off. Oh, come on. See, you know, it gives you... Like, it gives you the X button or whatever, but I feel like that's still a little misleading. Okay, 50 rupees. Okay. Ouch, that was my fault. Okay. Ouch. Alright, alright. Amazing. Sunlight destroys the stone. Oh. Oh, there's got to be a better way up here. I have to be missing something. Okay, there is a thing that I can shoot up there. So let me just look real fast to make sure I can't. Okay. Nope, no way, no way. Okay, the other hand has one. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, something good. Okay, so I don't know what's in the boss chest then, but that's pretty interesting. The other thing I don't know is how do I get up to the boss? Okay, come on, something good. Not what I was hoping for, but alright. Do I need the Megaton Hammer? Slingshot Boomerang. Decade Sticks, Magic Meter, Firebow, Bow. Does not look like it. Where in the world is that getting thrown from? Like, that's a rusted thing, right? Like, that's the only way for me to get that, right? I'm so confused. I must be missing something. Hookshot, mirror shield, potentially required things. Okay. It doesn't look like it's required. Do I have to go back all the way up there? I probably do, don't I? Oh no, am I gonna have to crawl up that stupid thing again? Wait, there was this thing too, right? I didn't go on this side. Okay. So the easiest way would be um huh. So I'm just going to do it the easy way. Okay. Um okay, there we go. Okay. We found the legitimate one. Okay, thank you. I know I keep stepping on it. Oh, whoa, hey. What's going on here? Okay, that got that side. Um, okay, thank you. Oh, stay there. Oh, you suck. Go, 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 go. No! No! Come on! Oh, my strategy's flawless. What's going on? Okay. We're gonna pop out, pop back in. Good thing we don't have to deal with everyone else again. Okay, good. Phew. That was obnoxious. Alright, I don't know what was on the other side, but I'll have. Oh gosh. Alright. Alright, maybe I should have gone the other side. Hey! Ouch. Oh boy! Oh boy! I didn't know that the hook shot made you go to the person. That was my fault. What? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Something good. Come on, something good. Something good. All right. Okay. What? Wait, I'm sorry. What? Okay, I just noticed that there were chest marks in here, so I didn't know that there was anything. Was that just another? Okay, so I've gotten 2 hearts, so that's fun. Well, that's obnoxious. All right, and this is activated. Let's go this side. Let's hope that this is something. Please be something. Okay, well that can help. That's definitely going to help us when we get the Song of Storms and can get into the tunnel. 100% that will. That will also help us in the Shadow Temple, but I'm pretty sure I still need the hover boots in order to even attempt it. Okay. Oh, that's obnoxious. Okay. Okay. Uh, that's obnoxious. Oh my gosh. What's going on here? Oh, that's so obnoxious. Well, I wish I would have known that. Thank you. Okay, that way I can't get into. This way. Thank you. Okay, those have 0 things in them. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh boy. That is not what I wanted. I just wanted to adjust my hands. Oh boy. Hey. Can I get those hearts real fast since you're gonna literally be able to slice me in 2? Thank you. Oh boy, I messed up. I done goofed. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. Where are you at though? Alright, I guess we're going for it. Can I put that away, please? Okay, apparently I cannot. Oh wait, I forgot how to beat her. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, stop locking on. I can't lock on apparently. Wow. Oh, there I go. Put away, please. Thank you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm just the worst at this. Oh my goodness. I'm so terrible. What if I'm over here? Does that help? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now here's my question is that do I need to go run up and attack? Or okay. Now it's time to get serious. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Hey, what's going on? Ooh, I don't like that wink though. Alright. That's my last fairy. So I hope that I figure out how to do this. Because I honestly forget. I'm pretty sure it has to be the same if I remember at all. What? Oh, that's so obnoxious. Thank you for this warning. I love the noise right now. At least all I literally have to do is wait and block. Put it away. Alright, let's do fire now. Alright, one more. Come on, do fire. You know you want it. Yeah. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. I don't accept that. That is not okay. Alright, we're doing fire again. No, screw it. We're doing ice. Whenever she does ice, we're doing ice. Because she's going to do 2 more fires, and then I'm going to be waiting, and then we're going to be... But I think if I switch, then I'm going to have to wait for ice. Okay, I'm going to have to wait for fire. Man, this is kind of an obnoxious boss, mainly because it's just a waiting game. And because I'm stupid and I misjudged Link's ability to jump. There we go. There we go. There it is. Bye-bye. Where's my item? Oh my gosh, that's all you're gonna give me? Yay. I'm so happy. I'm ecstatic. Okay, well, that was the Spirit Temple. I have completed that. Let's see what kind of thing it gives me. I got Zora's Sapphire, which I believe... So, I now have the Ruby. I still have to at least get the Deku, I don't know, the tree one, and then that will give me the Ocarina of Time, I think, as well as a song. So it'll give me 2 things, and then that'll be cool. But I have to complete a dungeon in order to do that, and I don't have the Megaton Hammer. The only thing it gave me is the Lens of Truth. And as far as I know, I'll just double check. But as far as I know, there is nothing else that I can get as far as chest in this spirit temple. Let me just make sure. So, floor 1 is good. You know what? Floor 2 did have that one door that I hadn't gone in yet, so I might be able to go there. Floor 3 is good. And 4 has the chest that I can't get unless I have the bow. Let's go ahead and go to floor 2 real fast. And then once we... No, that's the thing for the megaton hammer, and I don't have the megaton hammer, so I'm not able to get it. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let's go check it out anyway. Let's just see what it is. I'm pretty sure it's the megaton hammer because I don't know how else to open it. And you should have the megaton hammer. Other than that, people start thinking of things I can do to get with the Mask of Truth or whatever, because I have no idea what I can literally do with just the Mask of Truth and not the Song of Storms. So that is locked. And let me see if there's a way to look it up real fast. Yeah. So I have to have the megaton hammer in order to... I have to have the megaton hammer in order to do that. So... because my only issue is that everything that you can do as like with the lens of truth is you can still do things, but it doesn't really help you all that much. So So at this point, the only thing I can think to do is do some sort of glitch to get into Zoro's fountain. I can't think of anything else to do other than that. And as Young Link, I know that there's a way to get into Lord Jabu Jabu, and I think I could probably complete that dungeon. So if I glitch in with Jabu Jabu, I can get the blue fire and unfreeze him, and that'll give me something. Because I don't have the long shot, I can't get over to the Gerudo Fortress. See, I wish that those would change after you get whatever item that it is that you were supposed to get. I've already been in here, but I just want to double check that there wasn't anything that I didn't miss. Okay, I believe I already went in both of these areas. Alright, and this had the hand thing. Okay. I'm streaming. Thank you. Um. Oh, I messed up. Oh, frick. I don't know how to do it. So you have to do the hover boots. I don't have the hover boots. I could... The only reason I can't do the fire temple is because I don't have the hammer, and I didn't get a key from the first chest, and I don't know of any other key that I'm missing unless there's like a hidden key with the Lens of Truth, but I don't remember there being any hidden keys in the Fire Temple. Forest Temple, I believe I am stuck until I get the bow. Okay. So I'm going to try this like 3 times just to see if I can do it. I'm probably not going to be able to do it, but we're going to try. While I'm here, I'm just going to get some fairies. Oh boy. I really wish that wasn't locked every single time you went by it, because that's super obnoxious, not gonna lie. On second thought, I actually might have to do this as Young Link. Is there a way to get blue fire without, because I know if you unfreeze him. Is this frozen or? Okay. Alright, blue fire can be found in the Ice Cavern and Ganon's Castle. It can also be bought at the medicine shop for 300 rupees. In Master Quest, it can be found at the Grudo's training ground. Blue fire can be used to melt red ice. Okay, I don't think that there's actually a way for me to get King Zoro unfrozen unless I get by him. I'm just trying to think of any sort of way that I can not have to glitch. Okay. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I am gonna go switch back as Young Link, and I'm gonna go switch back to Young Link. I'm gonna come back here. I'm going to glitch myself through, um, unless I find something else. I can't think of anything that the Lens of Truth can get me besides what I already have. Um, so I'm kind of stumped at this point. And so if anyone has any sort of ideas on what I can do, I would gladly appreciate them. Otherwise, I will go ahead and end the stream right now. Um, for all of you who are watching or watched or will watch in the future, thank you. I appreciate you. Um, that's all I got for right now. So thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. All right. Have a good week.